Friends, gather round. This week, we're diving headfirst into the dumpster fire that is the American government. Buckle up, because it's about to get messy. Picture this: Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and 71 million Americans' Social Security benefits hanging in the balance. What could possibly go wrong? Our story begins with the Social Security Administration, or SSA, an agency already drowning in paperwork and struggling to keep up with the demands of a growing elderly population. Enter Elon Musk, the self-proclaimed techno-king with a god complex and a Twitter account that could single-handedly reignite the Cold War. Musk, through his Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, because of course, decided that the SSA needed a tech makeover. His solution? Demanding access to the personal data of millions of Americans, just the usual stuff. Social security numbers, medical records, financial details, all the juicy bits. Naturally, this raised some eyebrows. A brave judge, Ellen Lipton Hollander, stepped in and said, "Hold your horses, Musk. You can't just waltz in here and demand access to the personal data of millions of Americans without playing by the rules." The judge issued a temporary restraining order, putting a wrench in Musk's plans. Now you might be thinking, but John, isn't Elon Musk a genius? Surely he knows what he's doing. And to that I say, have you seen the guy's Twitter feed? Musk argues that DOGE needs unrestricted access to data to streamline the SSA and eliminate fraud. Sounds great in theory. But here's the catch. Granting unfettered access to sensitive data is like giving a raccoon the keys to a candy store. It's a recipe for disaster. This isn't just about protecting our privacy. It's about safeguarding our identities and livelihoods. And who's championing Musk's cause within the SSA? None other than Acting Commissioner Lee Dudek, a man who apparently missed the memo on Data Privacy 101. Dudek's response to the judge's ruling? To threaten to shut down the entire SSA IT system, potentially halting benefits for millions of Americans. Dudek claims that being forced to comply with basic privacy laws is simply too burdensome. It's like refusing to wear a seatbelt because it wrinkles your shirt, reckless, irresponsible, and frankly a bit ridiculous. Let's be clear, this isn't just about efficiency or even Elon Musk's questionable understanding of privacy laws, it's about power. The power to access, control, and potentially exploit the personal data of millions. And with Musk's track record of making bold claims and even bolder promises, one has to wonder what his true intentions are. Remember when Musk called Social Security the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time? Let's be clear, that's complete nonsense. Social Security is a crucial safety net for millions of Americans, providing a lifeline for retirees, people with disabilities, and their families. Musk's claims of widespread fraud within Social Security are equally baseless. He throws around figures like $700 billion in fraudulent payments, a number so ludicrous it would make even Bernie Madoff blush. The reality is that fraud within Social Security is relatively low. So why the crusade against Social Security? Could it be that Musk, a man who seems to view himself as above the law and accountable to no one, simply doesn't believe in social safety nets? Or perhaps it's something more sinister, a desire to dismantle a system he sees as inefficient and outdated, replacing it with something more musky. As it stands, the fate of Social Security hangs in the balance. Will the SSA be allowed to hand over our sensitive data to Elon Musk's tech empire? Will Lee Dudek follow through on his threat to shut down the agency's IT systems? And most importantly, will someone please confiscate Elon Musk's phone? The answers to these questions remain unclear. But one thing is for sure, this is a battle with far-reaching consequences, not just for the millions of Americans who rely on Social Security, but for the future of data privacy and government accountability in the digital age. Stay tuned, folks, it's going to be a bumpy ride.